Right, judges grilled lawyers for Kwame Kilpatrick and Bobby Ferguson today. Both men are asking for a new trial, and now that's up to the Sixth Circuit Court of Appeals in Cincinnati.
And that's where 7 investigator Heather Cataldo is standing by live tonight with the latest on the oral arguments in this historic case. Heather?
The judges here at the Court of Appeals were very tough on both the defense and the prosecution today. They wanted very specific answers on the case law and on the facts of the Kilpatrick trial. And now that the hearing is over, everybody just has to wait. Kwame Kilpatrick has been locked up for nearly 2 years, convicted of running a criminal enterprise out of City Hall. Today at the Sixth Circuit Court of Appeals, a lawyer for Detroit's former mayor argued that his client deserves a new trial. Kilpatrick's mother, former Congresswoman Carolyn Cheeks Kilpatrick, watched as both the defense and federal prosecutors faced a 3-judge panel for more than an hour. How do you think the arguments went, Mrs. Kilpatrick? Attorney Harold Gurowitz told the judges that Kilpatrick did not get a fair trial because his former lawyer, Jim Thomas, had a serious conflict of interest. Not only did Thomas previously represent a witness in the federal corruption case, Thomas also moved to the same law firm that at the time was suing Kilpatrick over a sewer collapse. The civil lawsuit made the same claims that the feds were making in the federal criminal case.
The question I think that is there also is whether or not that was all presented to the court before the criminal trial began so that it could have been sorted out and somebody make an informed decision about what it all meant. And that's what I think needs to happen when it's a significant public trial.
After wading through mountains of evidence, including hundreds of text messages, a jury convicted Kilpatrick and former city contractor Bobby Ferguson in 2013 of racketeering, extortion, bribery, and other charges. Kilpatrick is serving a 28-year prison sentence. Ferguson's is 21 years. Today, the appeals court judges wanted to know why Kilpatrick did not notice the conflict when Thomas withdrew from the civil case months before the criminal trial.
Are you saying that Mr. Kilpatrick just didn't pay any attention to it, or what? Because it looks to me like he has notice that his counsel are becoming of counsel to O'Reilly in March of 2021.
When this matter was brought to Judge Edmonds' attention on August 13 and then at the hearing that took place on August 14, there was no inquiry to Mr. Kilpatrick about whether or not he received notice of that, Your Honor. The record is void about the nature of the relationship that those two attorneys had to the O'Reilly firm and whether or not Mr. Kilpatrick was ever aware of it.
The judges said they would take this case under advisement. Kilpatrick's attorney says that means it could take at least 30 days for a decision. Reporting live at the Court of Appeals in Cincinnati, I'm Heather Cataldo, 7 Action News.